Nobody knows what the system could do until they try it. Your job a lot of the time is to try to convince them to try it.
And on the acquisition side, in my experience, if I go to customer service, I can ask them to split tender to use multiple payment methods for the gift cards. So typically I do something like $299.43 on one card, something below 300, and then put the rest on another card. The reason I do this is because sometimes there'd be fraud alerts for those exactly 500 transactions, and the spend looks more organic or legitimate. If I make it something like $299.54, it doesn't scream gift card. But it's also my understanding that Safeway stores send more detailed transaction data. So if you have a new American Express card that you're working on a sign-up bonus with, maybe it wouldn't be best to use that one at Safeway, Acme, etc., but maybe use more seasoned cards for those transactions.
Yeah, I don't think we need to beat around the bush. American Express has been cracking down on grocery store manufacturer spend. And so American Express cards are not the best cards to use to manufacture spend at grocery stores. No two ways about it. There are a lot of other options out there for manufacturing spend at grocery stores.
Personally, I've used older personal gold cards. I haven't had any issues with those, but I still split tender. I still make the transaction amounts different rather than 500, 500, 500, 500, or 505.95, 506.95, something like that.
Yeah, and it's also worth mentioning here that just the co-branded cards are not as sensitive as the membership rewards credit cards. Hilton co-branded cards have been having some issues for the last couple months at grocery stores, but they're much lower risk than using, like a American Express Gold card, where you have to take more precautions to mask your transaction.
Are there other credit cards that you find yourself using for these transactions?
I love the U.S. Bank FlexPerks Travel Rewards card. I think it was probably the first travel hacking credit card I ever got because it used to award bonus points on Viva loans, the distributed third world loan service. It was coded as a charity, so offered bonus points on all the loans you had. So I still love them for grocery stores if I'm paying like less than half a cent a point or earning huge grocery store rewards and I'm getting 3 cents a point. Yeah, that's a home run for me.
And of course, the MGM MasterCard I really like, as I'm aiming to spend my way to platinum status to requalify for MGM platinum status, as the status matching we mentioned earlier is getting more difficult. That Wyndham and Caesars escalated the war on happiness, and it appears that there's no automatic matching back to Caesars Diamond. So the MGM MasterCard will get you 2x tier points and 2x in comps or free play when making grocery store transactions. So this can be a nice way to earn rewards and status in the process.
I looked at that for a long time, but didn't they count the status that you could get? See, stars or whatever the top tier status is?
Not on the MGM MasterCard. The MGM MasterCard is unlimited tier, but the Caesars Rewards Visa, you get tier for signing up, and then you get bonus tier, but that bonus tier is indeed capped. You can only get 5,000 bonus tier per year with the credit card for reaching the high spend goal. So unfortunately, you can't spend your way to 7 stars. I would absolutely spend my way to 7 stars if I had the opportunity, but I could spend my way with the MGM MasterCard getting MGM Platinum status.
Good to know. I love going to Vegas, but I'm so fallen out of all the tier matching stuff since the last time I went. So I don't even know which casino to show up at first.
Oh, all right. And for other grocery store credit cards, the Citi Strata Premier 3X thank you points. You mentioned US Bank. If people have the Altitude Reserve credit card, that can be one, although I've also heard some rumors that US Bank can be difficult, let's say, with the manufacturer spending or gift card spending. So if you were to do it there, then maybe you would do that split tender, do the less than 300. So it doesn't seem as obvious. Maybe that can be okay, at least at lower amounts.